Namaste. Today I'm going to show you a special class to optimize strength, flexibility, and mobility. And we are going to work all these postures doing a workout, stretching shoulders, afterwards mobility body workout. We also have a jump up to practice the handstand. In the sequence, we have another jump up to practice headstand. And finally, special movements for the pelvis. And in the end of everything, I'm gonna show you also a work with the Pranayama. Today we have a special invited. Is my daughter, Augustine. She's going to perform the entire class. Just follow us, watch the video, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and make some comments. Drop your like. I wish you a nice class. Namaste. Welcome, Yogini Augustine. We started this practice using a stick and warming up the wrists, doing this movement of rolling front forwards and backwards, making the arms in the lining of the neck and shoulders. Afterward, I also make a movement doing the side falling with the sticks. So it's important because it works at the same time the stretching of the shoulders and the strength of the wrists. In yoga is very important because any kind of injury can bring up feelings of frustration and impatience, but maybe more so with the wrists, especially in shoulders. If you practice yoga styles like vinyasa and ashtanga, also flow yoga, while nobody wants an injury, it can be a chance to learn more about your body, as well as the finer points of the poses, so that you can make modifications to practice them more safely. So, that's why it's very important when you have a day practice with jump ups, inverted asanas, like the class we have today. Now we start with the mobility body yoga exercises. There are many variations. In this movement, we start with a balancing posture. We also can say to be a few seconds in the standing yoga in only one leg. Then rolling the body forward on our own body. Be very careful, especially with the neck. Don't forget to bend your head and touch the chin in your chest to protect your head. And don't even touch your head in the ground while you perform the rolling forward. Then falling gently on one of the legs. Lengthening the spine. You can feel the sensation of stretching the muscles of the dorsal spine and the lumbar region, and of course, the posterior leg. Next, we do the reverse roll and return to the initial posture, always controlling your breathing inhaling in the posture, standing, exhaling in the rolling, doing the same controlling of the breathing in the movement, doing the way back. You can perform this movement 2 times or 3, but maximum 5 times because it's an aerobic exercise. As follow in our class, let's make some kick up to handstand or jump up to handstand. Eventually, we see different forms of handstands in the practice. Just kick up to the wall and work your handstands, holds for a while. But for some of us, it's not so that simple, especially the beginners. Inverted movements most commonly handstand push-ups, handstand walks, wall walks, and handstand holds are a great way to make workouts or accessory work more challenging. Pretty often, most of the yoga practitioners approach to the teachers and say, I don't even know how to kick up into a handstand. So it will depend on too much the strength in the lumbar, in the wrists, in the biceps, shoulders. As you can realize, try to perform as the same way that the Yogini Augustine is performing right now in this video. Just kicking up your legs, touching the wall, holding on for a few seconds, breathing deeply, and then coming back again to the ground. Performing with one leg, and then the second leg, and then afterward with both legs, and hold on all the time, more and more time in the wall. This is the best way to get a better understanding, comprehension, and kicking up for your handstanding, which is going to be easier. This next moment in our class is similar to the previous practice. The difference is that now we are performing the kick up for headstand. More precisely speaking, performing the posture Pincha Mayurasana. And the modus operandi is the same. The difference is that we support the body using the forearms, using the palms of the hands pointed to the ground, the force of the wrists, and of course using at the same time the base of the head. This kick up must be very carefully because you have to be very careful for don't injure any parts of your neck and your head. And just to relax and at the same time a way of aligning the body and to practice a little the balancing, perform the Sirsana since the beginning, leaving the body from the knees, jumping up one leg and another one after the first, stay in the posture and breathe deeply. This is the Sirsana, a way to finish the both exercises before. The exercises of kick up handstand and kick up the headstand. Sirsana, it's a good way to finish this workout with the inverted asanas. Now performing the Bakasana. Start with squatting on the floor. Lay the hands flat on the ground with your fingers spread open, pointing outward in front of your feet. Keep your elbows slightly bent. Slowly press your arms and using your core abdominal muscles. Raise your feet above the ground, keeping the knees bent. Do not exert excess pressure on the elbow while lifting the feet. Gradually lean forward and adjust the knees to touch the upper arms near the armpits. You are now supporting your entire body, weight on both hands. Therefore, do not make haste in balancing your body. Look to the front and focus on a point and maintain steady breathing. This makes the final crane pose. Maintain this crane pose for 5 to 10 seconds or more, depending on your comfort. Return to your posture, to the previous posture. Again, to the squat pose or to the posture of the goddess. This is a good way to practice strength and balance, performing the posture now. Bakasana. Look how amazing is this workout for pelvis. Lay the back in the floor, put your feet in the wall, and bend your elbows, putting the palms of your hands aside of your ears. This is a preparation for the bridge pose. We won't show you in this class the bridge pose because we have another special class for this, but this exercise is a preparation for bridge pose. Raise the pelvis up and down, touching the floor, and also while you are pressing, making pressure in the wall, raise one leg and then another one, leaving the other leg in the wall. This is gonna make your pelvic floor stronger than the normal, and keep the pelvic floor health intact, because if the pelvic floor muscles are weak, they can cause issues in the pelvic organ like bladder and bowel, uterus, womb in women. It's important to exercise, and yoga aid in strengthening the muscles of the pelvic floor. And after all the practices along these classes, we finish with the alignment of the lungs and strengthening the power of our breathing, performing the Pranayama Nadis. Pranayama Nadis is a practice in which we must press our fingers in our noses. Very simple. Open the hand. Better if it is the left hand. We have to be with our bent knees, sit over our heels, press with our thumb the left nadis or the left side of the nose. Breathe during 10 seconds and then close both noses. Stay for 10 seconds without breathing, feeling the sensation of the breathing circulating inside of your brain and the body. Afterwards, release the 3 pointed fingers and leave the thumb pressured, and release all the air through the 3 pointed fingers. Afterwards, inhale again But now, through the right nose with the three pointed fingers, release it. Close the breathing and hold for 10 seconds. And afterwards, release the air through the thumb in the left side of the nose. Repeat this practice for 3 times and you are going to feel the benefits of the pranayama nadis. So this was our classes for this moment. I hope you have enjoyed. Try to practice this daily practice and put this routine in your life. Thanks for our invited Yogini Augustine. And I ask you, please subscribe in my channel. Make some comments, positives or negatives, if you have something new to add. If you something new that you want to see in my yoga practice, please make comments, share this video, and drop your like. To all of you, namaste.